Hey there, wild-hearted, sensitive being. Do you think that you should meditate every day? Do you have that experience where I'm like, I should meditate every day? Here's three things to think about if you have that should in the back of your head. Number one, take out the should. Just get rid of the should. Nobody needs a should do anything. If you can't meditate at the moment, that's okay. You are going to find the inspiration one day. You are going to change your life. It's going to happen. Meditation is powerful and you will get yourself to do it one day. But don't worry about it. Don't have a should about it. Screw the neuroscientist. Number two, engage your special interest. That's what we have special interests for. So we can overindulge, tell everybody about them, and excel at things. Engage your special interest. So what I mean is meditation there's not like one way to do meditation. There are like 50 million ways to do meditation. Like even in seated meditation, sitting on a cushion or on a chair, there are so many ways. And what I mean is like, there are fundamental like ways that we do meditate and states that we want to aim for in meditation. But there are so many ways that can come to you in a way that is interesting to you. There's so many nuanced ways. Like you might be interested in like a Tibetan influence in your meditation. You might be interested in that. You might want to follow like a yogic path. You might want to do like the yoga nidra, lying down, letting go of everything. You might find that Qigong, a moving meditation, is good for you. Maybe you need a moving meditation. Maybe you can learn to meditate with a walking meditation. There are so many ways to meditate. Don't be fooled into thinking that because Western science is studying meditation, that only the styles of meditation that they say are okay are okay. There are so many ways to meditate. People have been meditating for fucking thousands of years. And just because it doesn't have the tick from science doesn't mean it's invalid. Follow your heart and find a thing that you love so much that you want to do it more. The third thing that I want you to know about meditating is the problem of meditation is not actually the meditation itself. It's actually getting yourself to do it, especially for neurodivergent people, right? It's hard to do things sometimes, to find the energy or the motivation. The motivation might come like the weather changes. So it can be hard to do meditation daily for us. We have to find a way that works for us. Listen to Michaela Daystar, who I interviewed recently about this. Michaela is dyslexic, and this is how she works with meditation daily.
I've had to interrogate myself around the concept of regular diligent practice. And I think, back to really accepting my brain and my neurospiciness and the way that I need to operate. I find it incredibly difficult to have a routine where I do the same practice regularly at the same time, anything like that. It literally does not serve me well to try to do that. What has served me so far is to allow that practice to be organic. And so my emphasis, in my teaching comes from that, which is that we need our practice to be available in our daily life. So many times a day, I'll drop into some of the breathing practices that are foundational for Reiki. I might kind of drop into a little contemplation about the precepts in regard to a certain situation. But I would say most often when I really feel like I'm in practice, outside of teaching, where I'm very formally teaching people specific practices, most of that practice happens in the garden, and it happens when I'm just sitting and observing life and being present with what's happening in
Oh,
that moment, being aware of the season that I'm in, appreciating the season that I'm in for whatever it is. Um, Seeing how I can be in response with the natural world. And in those moments, my Reiki practice is very natural and very automatic, and it's just coming alongside those kinds of observations. So I would say that's how it looks most of the time.
just a point. If you heard Michaela say Reiki and you're like, Reiki, just know that the Japanese system of Reiki is actually a system of meditation. It's really not anything like you might know Reiki from popular media at all. So just go with me on that. Guess what? If you're still watching, you're part of the 30% of viewers that really get this far into my videos. So, hey, thanks for staying. And I love that you're here. So, I've got a bonus power up for you that's coming very soon. Have a listen. So, a bonus number 4, if you want to meditate and you're neurodivergent and sensitive and find it hard to do a daily practice, then tune in to my new podcast experiment, 5 interviews with neurodivergent people who have already changed their life with a daily meditation / spiritual practice. It's coming on the 1st of August, so subscribe and hear their stories, be inspired, and learn from them, because you will change your life through meditation. When the time is right for you, you will do it. I know it. So subscribe and see what you can find out. And remember, the world needs the gifts of your wild heart. It really does. See ya.